Chilies are fine for ovaries. Good food for ovaries, or if you're talking about PCOS in general, is I think you need to start having a balanced diet. That is the main thing. We need to start crowding in our diets. I just have a slide on that where we crowd in our diets with all your protein rich foods. You add in more protein rich foods, if it's the milk, the curd, the eggs, the vegetables, the green leafy vegetables, the colorful vegetables, the fruits, your carbohydrate rich foods, which is your whole wheat, your atta, rice. You can add that in, have a balanced diet, make sure for the most part most of your meals are balanced. You should be fine. There's nothing like that per se. Again, if you do a balance, if you follow a balanced diet, your hormones and everything kind of balance out itself. If and also
What? Yeah.
for again for hormone balance, it's also a good idea to look at your stress levels and look at your sleeping patterns, because that's something that is extremely affected in PCOS and otherwise. So you need to start looking at ways of managing stress. Exercise is a great way of managing stress. Yoga, tai chi, mindfulness, all of that for managing stress. Make sure you're sleeping on time, make sure you're waking up on time, at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep. The entire lifestyle, everything goes hand in hand.
Yeah, we are at this point where we do have a little bit of luxury when it comes to staying at home. You could take up a home-based workout as well. So
Exactly.
definitely.
Yeah. And I think the idea is to find a movement or to find exercises that you enjoy. That's when the compliance is going to happen. If just because xyz is doing xyz is doing, you know, like zumba, and I'm not even a dancer, but you know, they're doing zumba and they're doing so well in zumba, I'll also join zumba. You're going to stop in like 5 turns. So finding something that you truly enjoy. Just take for example, when you were a child. When you were a child, you used to run and play and jump and skip for fun. And I don't know why we've just stopped exercising for fun. Exercise has so many benefits apart from your this whole weight loss and all of that. It has multiple benefits. So finding something and sticking to it, and regularity will come automatically if you find something you enjoy. I mean, if you don't like it, don't have it. If you're looking at it as a source of healthy fats, then you can also, instead of avocados, if you don't like it, then you can have walnuts, flax seeds, chia seeds. They also have good amount of healthy fats. But again, if you don't like a certain food, don't have it. You don't have to. So the paleo diet was kind of the diet that cavemen used to have, where it was processed food free, and it's a very and whole grains and meat. Some paleo diets have more focus on the meat. Some paleo diets have more focus on the grains and carbohydrate rich food. The whole idea is that it's non-processed food. We need to understand that we live in 2020. We don't live in the caveman era. We move differently, we eat differently, our lifestyle is different. You cannot escape processed foods, and there are so many processed foods which actually make our life easier than tougher. So I don't find the need to go out of your way to only to kind of follow a paleo diet. You can just have a normal, balanced, healthy diet with some amount of processed foods. That's absolutely fine. Fat foods, yeah, they have a high amount of fat in it. Fat is not inherently bad. It's just that if you're eating deep fried foods 24/7, that may be an issue. Just a minute, I'm just, should I stop the screen share? Maybe this is a good Yeah, so if deep fried or low fat foods are if you're having deep fried foods for every single meal, then maybe you might want to, check out why you're having this and it's not too healthy. If you're having it once in a while, there's no big deal at all. And low fried foods is a complete opposite. So if you enjoy low fried foods, have it. And but it's not that you're again like this whole behavior about restricting deep fried foods completely is only going to make you want to have it more. Allowing yourself to eat it, not indulging is a bad word, but like allowing yourself to eat it without guilt and without this whole idea of I will never get it again, so let me eat everything, because you're just giving yourself unconditional permission to eat it, and eating mindfully and eating with the hunger and satiety cues in place. That's a good I then you're absolutely fine if you have deep fried foods. There's no problem. So it actually comes hand in hand, because if you purposely restrict something, again, I always use this red button analogy, right? You tell a child, you keep a red button in front of a child and you tell him don't press that. He and anything else, you give him all the toys in the world, he'll only look at the red button and he'll only want to press that red button. And that's what happens when you purposefully restrict certain foods. Your mind gets fixated on it. You start putting that food on a pedestal, right? So you're going to feel that um oh my god, that donut that I was craving. I mean, I'm craving it so much because I'm not allowed to eat it. So it's probably going to be so yummy and it's so this and it's so that. But once you allow yourself to eat everything, the power of that food comes back to you. And once that power comes back to you, you can take a decision as to whether you want to eat it or no. You can take a decision whether it even tastes good or no. What usually happens when you start allowing yourself to eat things is that you realize that sometimes you don't even like the taste of it. So you were just restricting it, you were just fantasizing about it because it was restricted. So, and also, I mean, I don't think a little sugar in life does any harm. Again, it's all about the balanced diet. As long as you're having all the proteins and the vegetables and the fruits and everything, you're crowding it in your day, doesn't matter. It's absolutely fine. Oh, that's a separate topic altogether. Emotional eating it's so using food as an emotional crutch is absolutely fine, but it shouldn't be the only crutch. So you need to start developing various other tools to support your emotions, whether it's journaling, yoga, stress management, speaking to a counselor. And once you have that repertoire of different other things, food doesn't become your best friend, then it's just a reliable friend. And you can look at other ways of dealing with your emotions as well.